You spent 800 hours grinding that battle pass. You skipped meals, ignored texts, turned down dates. And the second you hit that max rank, the game you loved started crashing 3 times as often, and the in-game store popped up with a $20 skin that does absolutely nothing. That's not a bug. That's a feature. Big Tech has spent 20 years reverse engineering your brain's reward system, and they've figured out exactly how to make you pay for the rush you already earned. But here's the part no one talks about. The Battle Pass grind wasn't designed to make you happy. It was designed to make you dependent. Think about the last time you saw a streamer with a $500 custom controller or a $2,000 limited edition GPU. You didn't just want that gear. You wanted the status that came with it. You wanted the comments saying "nice rig" under your setup photo. You wanted to be seen as someone who's good, someone who's dedicated, someone who belongs. Think about the last time you watched a major esports tournament and saw the players with their custom keycaps, their branded chairs, their $10,000 custom rigs. You didn't just want to be good at the game. You wanted to be them. You wanted the recognition, the sponsorships, the sense that your hours of grinding weren't wasted, that they meant something. Big Tech built that entire ecosystem to make you chase that carrot, no matter how far out of reach it is. Big Tech knows that. They've spent billions studying exactly what makes you feel like you're missing out, like your setup isn't good enough, like your rank isn't high enough. Every time you log on, they're tracking how long you stay, what you click, what makes you pause, what makes you pull out your wallet. And the worst part? You're not the customer. You're the product. Remember when loot boxes first dropped? Everyone called them gambling. The companies said they were surprise mechanics. Surprise. They made more revenue in their first year than the entire global film industry made in box office that same year. And who paid for that? You. The kid who saved up allowance for a 10-pack. The college student who spent their grocery money on a 0.01% chance at a legendary skin. The grown adult who told themselves it was just $1 until they dropped $400 in a month. But wait, this isn't just about loot boxes. It's about every single choice you make when you log on. Free-to-play isn't free. You're paying with your attention, your time, your self-esteem. You're paying with the 2 hours you could have spent with your friends, or learning a skill, or sleeping. You think switching to indie games will save you? Think again. The second an indie title hits 100,000 players, one of the big 3, Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, or Tencent, buys the studio. The microtransactions get added 6 months later. The grind gets dialed up. The charm gets stripped out to make room for more monetization. There is no escape. There is no safe haven. Every game you love will eventually be turned into a cash cow, unless you stop handing them your money. And the worst part? You don't even get to keep the stuff you buy. If the servers shut down, all those skins, all those ranks, all that time, gone. Poof. Erased. You don't own any of it. They've even turned you against each other. Console wars. PC master race. Mobile gamers versus everyone else. As long as you're fighting over which brand is better, you're not noticing that every single one of those brands is taking your money, your time, and your joy. They've made you proud to be a gamer while they pick your pocket. But here's the strange part. You already know all of this. You know the Battle Pass is a scam. You know the skins don't do anything. You know you're wasting time. So why do you keep logging on? Because for 20 minutes after work, when you're grinding that quest, when you're about to hit that rank, when you're hanging out with your friends in voice chat, you don't feel lonely. You don't feel like you're failing at adulting. You feel like you're good at something. You feel like you belong. And Big Tech will charge you $19.99 a month to keep feeling that way. You've probably noticed it already. You get home from work, and instead of talking to your partner, you boot up the game. You ignore your kid's soccer game because you need to finish the weekly quests. You skip hanging out with your friends because you're one win away from the next rank. You tell yourself it's just a hobby, but it's taking more from you than any hobby ever should. And the second you try to quit, you feel anxious. You feel restless. You feel like you're missing out on something. That's not you being weak. That's the reward system they rewired in your brain, pulling you back in before you can even realize what's happening. Now they're adding AI to games that listens to your voice, tracks your facial expressions if you're using a webcam, adjusts the difficulty to keep you playing longer. They use FOMO like a weapon, too. Limited time skins. Battle Pass seasons that end in 3 months, with rewards you'll never get if you don't grind 4 hours a day. Exclusive items that you can only get if you buy the $100 premium edition of the next game. They make you feel like if you don't buy now, you'll miss out forever. And you believe them, because you've already missed out on so much. You don't want to miss out on this too. They're not just selling you skins anymore. They're selling your own behavior back to you, and charging you for the privilege. You've spent years defending games, defending the industry, defending the right to escape into these worlds. No one ever told you that the world you were escaping to was built to extract every last drop of value from you, and give you nothing back but a digital badge that disappears the second the company decides to shut the servers down. The next time you reach for your controller, ask yourself, are you playing the game, or is the game playing you? The answer might scare you. If you want to learn how to stop letting big tech turn your joy into their profit, hit subscribe to Cairo before the next update takes even more from you.